Have you ever heard of the term mindfulness? What it means and what it is in our world today. Mindfulness is knowing where things are at this time and their function in relations to the things that are going on around you. To be mindful of what's going on and to be appreciative and to understand it in a way where you can internalize it. I read a story about a person, a wise person at that, a sage as they call him, who never used to use a fork when he ate. And part of the reason is because using a fork, the fact that a fork has prongs in it and that it has to enter whatever it is that you're taking, was for this person something he didn't appreciate. So instead, he used a spoon for everything that he ate. So once he was eating a soup, and as he was eating that soup, in the soup were noodles. And he tried to pick up the noodle, but the noodle would slip out of the spoon. And he tried a second time, and the noodle again slipped out of the spoon. And by the third time he tried, the noodle slipped out of the spoon. He wasn't able to get it. At that moment he said, "It's not ready." This is mindfulness. To know if things are ready and to know when you can get it. Mindfulness is to be aware of where you are today, to know what belongs to you, and to know what you can do with it. Mindfulness means that you are in full control of where you're at, and nothing bothers you. You understand the situation, you've accommodated your life, and you realize what's working for you, and the things that are not supposed to happen, they just don't. Think of this person eating that soup. Somebody else could really get upset and try to fiddle with that spoon, or put the spoon down and take a fork and catch that noodle. But not that person. He realized he was in control, and it so happened that the noodle just slipped out. Take this in the concept of our lives today. You try to get something and you see you can't get it. And you've tried your best. I'm not saying something that you haven't put efforts or energy or time or your focus on it. That obviously can be the reason. But let's say you put your mind and focus on something and it's just not working. And you say to yourself, I'm going to force it. But forcing it may mean breaking it. Forcing it may mean changing what it is and therefore not getting what you want at the end. What would be the point of that? Forcing it means making sure that you get it even if you have to destroy it. That wouldn't be the right way. Some things sometimes you just have to let go and say, it's not for me. Mindfulness means I'm not interested anymore. I'll just let it go. I won't fight it. If that's what's meant to be, then I'll accept it. And you move forward. It's having the serenity and the peace of mind that knowing that you've tried your best and that it just wasn't meant to be. It's just not for you. I wouldn't put my mind to it one more time. And you just move on. I can promise you that having this peace and serenity in your life will put you at a different level of tranquility and something that you will appreciate. So be mindful of everything around you and let it go if you have to.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.